welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are doing a New York Knicks offseason rebuild after being eliminated in round three by the Indiana Pacers. The New York Knicks, really, I honestly, this series really could have went either way. I could definitely seen the Knicks winning. I definitely could have saw the Pacers winning. Also, what they did, I feel like the Knicks have like a lot more talent than the Pacers. I'm gonna say that they obviously probably have. I guess we could say the best player in the series in Jalen Brunson. I'm gonna stand on that. We got Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby. Like they have a lot more talent than the Pacers. I guess the Pacers were just. I don't know. I guess it just was more prepared. I don't know. It just really seemed the Pacers like a really. I guess they were the better team than the Knicks. I feel like they had more talent. Eventually, definitely, two superstar players than Knicks had, but I guess the Pacers just were. I don't know. I guess they were more ready. I really don't know what to say. But the Knicks had more talent. Just I don't know. I guess Hallie and Siakam were just too much. I don't know, but. How will this Knicks team rebuild in the offseason? I don't think they really do much. I don't think there's much to do really to upgrade the team. They already went all in, obviously, for Mikal Bridges. Traded 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, which at this point looks like an overpay. But last offseason, Mikal Bridges was obviously one of the highest, obviously one of the guys that probably every contending team would want. And, like I said, probably a lot of teams are interested, but the Knicks ended up going all in, trading the 5 first-round picks to get him. And then, obviously, they traded Julius Randle for Karl Anthony Towns. Probably a really good win-win trade. Both teams got to the conference finals. They couldn't win it all, though. But definitely a win-win trade there. I feel like the Knicks might have won the trade more because Karl Anthony Towns is probably, I wouldn't say the better player, but, the Knicks needed a center at the point. The Timberwolves needed to get off some money, and they let him go in free agency, get off a lot of money. But anyway, let's get straight to this offseason rebuild. So, Tom Thibodeau is looking like he'll stay as the head coach, so we're going to keep him for at least another season. Then heading into the NBA draft, this team has 2 second-round picks, which we can draft right now. So, Flag 1, Fears, and then Ace Bailey. They always take Fears that too, but we could take Alex Lundberg. I think we'll take him. I should see him develop a couple times to a really good player. And then with our second round pick, we can take like Zion James, Boogie Flan. We'll take Boogie Flan. I think he develops into something good. At least he used to. But Alex and Boogie, welcome to the team. Ariel Hook Porty, have you said a name? We're gonna accept him. And then heading into qualifying offers, Marjon Beauchamp. I probably don't want any of guys to really come back. Free agency time. We have Precious Achua, which I'd honestly like to bring back. He'd be good depth, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come back as well. We have Brunson, Tyler Kolek. We have Mikal Bridges, Miles McBride, OG Anunoby, Pacome Dadic, Josh Hart, Alex Lundberg, Kat, Mitchell Robinson, and Ariel. So obviously, the Knicks ended up running, I think, with Kat and Mitchell Robinson starting. So I kind of want to run the double big lineup in this video. That's what we're going to do. So the double big lineup will be ran, and this Karl Anthony Towns goes down at power forward. Looks like he's probably not much of a power forward, but I'm still going to play him there. I want to play the double big lineup. I didn't really understand the point of playing all these guys as starting 5. I don't think Josh Hart's a power forward. I think he's more of like a shooting guard in my opinion, but he definitely can rebound the ball. That'll make him a power forward. So I understand that, but we can go ahead. He'll go up either way. Small forward, I guess he'd probably fit a little bit better because McBride, and then so probably he's moving to small forward. So he'll be our backup small forward. I like him off the bench more. He could be like that energy guy that comes in off the bench, just provides a lot of value, obviously, which we need. And we need some front court depth, and we should be good hands this season. So that is when Precious Achua comes back. He'll probably be like the backup, have power forward, the backup center. So we'll bring him back. Precious Achua, welcome back to the team. And then centers, any backup center we can sign just in case. We can sign like Thomas Bryant was really good for the Pacers, but honestly, I doubt Knicks fans would want him on the team after what happened. Anybody else who can sign me? Wants to be fine rolling into the season like this. Honestly, we could sign like a Kevon Looney to like a minimum. So that's the only thing I'm gonna do. So heading into player progression now. I don't know if we were going down or up. Brunson and Cat are going down. I don't know why Brunson's going down, but Cali moving to power forward. Anunoby's regressing. Hart is up too. Robinson's up. McBride's up. Tyler Kolek is up. Looney's down. But we do have Pacome Dadic, Beauchamp coming back. We might have too many players in the team. or we have 15 on the dot. We have 16. So one of these guys is going to have to be cut, and it's going to have to be Anton Watson, the worst player here in the roster. So we'll do that. And then, yeah, obviously not much the Knicks really have to do in the offseason. I feel like they'll be right back in the position they were last year. They're still a good team with a year of chemistry built again. I definitely think they could probably make the finals again. Like I said, this team is still a really good team. So Tennessee's Brunson's pushed up. Obviously, I'm not even gonna miss on any shots in these, man, at all. We're gonna leave it exactly like this. So Brunson, Mikal, OG, Cat, Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart, McBride, Precious Chua, and Tyler Cole. So like I said, still a really good team. I do expect to see them be really good as well. But I'll now see you guys at the end of the season, hoping for a championship to come back home to New York. It's been a long time. So Anthony Edwards definitely proved the world wrong that he, can score the ball, or he definitely proved the world wrong. It looks like the NBA was kind of against him right now of how he played, honestly. But he came home with the MVP. This is something I usually don't see. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year, six-man Anthony Simons, Depoy goes to Jan, most people are going to accurate Riza Shea. Clutch player going to Shea Alexander, coach going to Chris Finn. It was 65 and 17. But like I said, the Knicks, I'm going to be honest, they really don't have to do anything. We have to be patient with this team. I'm going to be honest with you guys, because the more I think about it, the East is going to be wide open next year again. If the Pacers can make the finals, the Knicks could definitely make it next year, I'm going to be honest, because this team is their first year together. They just built this team this is their first year together. If they just run it back another year, because team chemistry is everything. Run it back another year, East is going to be wide open. The Knicks are fine. They don't really have to make any moves. Keep Towns. I'm seeing maybe guys you should trade count. I'm seeing that the Knicks need to trade Towns for Kevin Durant. I'm saying need to trade Towns for Giannis. That's never going to happen. They already wasted all their assets. And plus, I think Towns is a good fit with this team. But anyway, we got 29 from Jalen Brunson, 26, 11 from Karl Anthony Towns, 17 from Mikal Bridges, 12 from OG Anunoby. We had 10 from Josh Hart. Obviously, he could rebound the ball really well with 8 rebounds per game, 5 assists. 8 from Mal McBride, 7, 11, a block and a steal from Robbins. He was really good as starting center. 6.5 from Kolek and 6 from Precious Achiuwa. But this is the craziest matchup we got. I want to start Josh Hart. I'd much rather just go out and start OG Anunoby in the playoffs, but we got the freaking, so we'll go 8-man rotation. Bench rotation will also go down. We got the Indiana Pacers in round 1. This will definitely be a fun one. So we got to see if we can beat the Indiana Pacers to advance to the second round. So the Pacers relatively stayed the same, which is expected. But here we go. Can we beat the Indiana Pacers? We are going to get our revenge at 5. Now we got Cleveland. So Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Allen, Dana Capella, Okoro, Strus, Jalen Titan. So a really good team in Cleveland. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. And Game 4, they're going to take. But Game 5, okay, and then we're to Game 7. No, we're going to be in the 6. Then we got Toronto in round 3. So we're back in the conference finals again. Amino quickly, Grady Dick, Ingram, Barnes, Pirtle, Barrett, Jacoby Walter, Jonathan Mobo, Chris Boucher, Jamal Shed, Edgecombe. Here we go. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. And we sweep them. So by the Raptors were even in that scenario. Now in the finals, we got the MVP, Anthony Edwards, and the Timberwolves. So DiVincenzo, Ant, McDaniels, Randall, Gobert, Naz Reid, Sensabaugh, Dillingham, Williams, and Leonard Miller. So Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, we evened it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. They evened up 2-2. I'm going to simcast this Game 5. They still want us to play Josh Hart in starting 5. I'm still going to keep the starting 5 the same. I don't think that's the issue. I like OG in starting 5. But we are going to blow this game. We're down 3-2. I'm still going to keep the starting 5, man. I really don't think that's a problem at all. So can we go ahead and advance into a Game 7 back in Minnesota, or are we going to lose this one? Close game, but we are going to lose. We're not going to win the finals. We're going to lose the NBA Finals, man. How disappointing is that? We got Karl Anthony Towns back in Minnesota. Randall playing his former team, the Knicks. That is disappointing. But, we definitely could make a move that'll push us over the top. But, honestly, I think we might have to make some minor moves. I'm going to keep the starting 5 the same. But the draft lottery probably won't do us any good at this point. Like some other team has our pick. We're not going to fire Tom Thibodeau. We just made the NBA Finals. But Let's see, we had pick 29 in the draft though, so I guess we do have the pick. So we could either use this pick in a trade or we can use it to draft. We'll see. Let's see if we could potentially package up a Chua, pick 29, and pick 28 in the second round for like maybe a better front court player. So let's see what the options are, and none of them are really good. We can get Aaron Wiggins, DiVincenzo can come back in there. We can reunite the Villanova Knicks, but I don't think it traded the Town Rules, man. It just ruined everything. But I guess we can't really upgrade from Achua. What if, in theory, like, I don't know. What if we do two first? I might be a little too crazy. What if we did, like, if the option is good for a front court player, yes, nobody's offered me anything better. So it's fine. We'll send it to the job at pick 28. So pick 28, we got JT Toppin. I don't know if this is Obi Toppin's brother or not, but we'll take him. And then from Texas Tech, we got like DJ Wagner, Brandon Garrison. We'll take him. And then 72 overall at the bat. Dadiet, well, to everybody here. Heading into free agency, Luka Doncic is here. LeBron James is here. But bird rights, we got Mikal Bridges. So, this is Mikal here, which he's up for an extension now. So we have to pay him his money. It sucked to pay him $30 million, but this is probably going to be what Mikal Bridges' value is. We're going to see if we get it to like a 4-year deal. 30 million with a player option. I feel like that's pretty fair for him to 90 million from Mikal Bridges. Mitchell Robinson, somebody else really good for us. I'd love to pay him as well. So could we get to like 14.5 million for 3 years? So Mitchell Robinson will come back, and then Beauchamp we probably don't want to bring back at this point. He's not going to play any minutes for us. So okay, we got that done. So we got Brunson, Kolick, we got Bridges, McBride. I do want to make a trade, but I don't know really what trade we're gonna make. I mean, there's a bunch of options we could do. I'm gonna see if we can package up Achua and I'm gonna say Alex Lumberg, and then we'll see what that gets me. That's it. So I said better front court play is what I'm looking for. But if we can't get that, maybe we could do something else. Rui Hachimura off the bench from the Los Angeles Lakers. So I thought you guys Achua, Boogie Flanagan. We need more money than that. So Achua and GT Toppin. So Achua, at least get to a couple of seconds. That'd be nice. Rui Hachimura, there you go. So Rui is now our backup power forward off the bench. He can be obviously another smart plug off the bench that can shoot a lot better as well than President Chua. So I'm honestly completely fine with that. So we'll do that, and we'll head into the new season with this rotation. So that's the big move we made, getting Rui Hachimura off the bench from the Los Angeles Lakers. So I don't know why the Lakers would trade Rui. Maybe if they just don't want to pay him the money he's asking for, or they just want to change his scenery. I don't know, but we got him, and that's all that matters. So we'll download this draft class. So Brunson, Mikal, OG, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart, McBride, Rui. We're coming back this season, both Rui Hachimura. So we'll see how this goes. And then I'll now see you at the end of the season. Hopefully we could be a better team than last year and defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves in the NBA Finals. Or if they even make it there. I want to get my revenge. Jokic is your MVP. Your key goes to AJ DeBansta. I have bad news, man. We ended up. Yeah, I knew it just wasn't this easy. I know it was too good to be true for us to be good back-to-back years with a contending team when you're playing NBA2K25. It just, as you can see, we were the 6th seed. At one point we were in the play-in, 44 and 38. I don't know what fell off. Seriously, we gotta have a discussion. What did we do to make us bad? I literally didn't do anything. Like, if you actually see, I made one trade, trading Achua for Rui Hachimura. That made us better. That literally gave us the better player. So what could have possibly gone wrong? With one trade, what could have possibly gone wrong, man? You can't even, I did nothing. I did nothing to make this team bad. It's just, no, we'll even listen to 2K. We'll start Josh Hart in the playoffs. That's what they really want to do. If they don't believe in OG, that's fine. OG is not a good 2K sim player. 13.5 points, 1.5 steals, 34% from three. So I guess something he doesn't really shoot that well from three. Mikal, I know he's a good 2K sim player, but that honestly just sucks a lot. But there's a chance maybe we're still a good team. Now we got the Bulls of freaking Luka Doncic. I don't know why this keeps happening. He's never going to the Chicago Bulls. I know a report came out where the Bulls said they would trade their whole team to the Mavericks to get Luka, but that's just a whole different scenario, man. He signed with him afraid. That's never happening. But it's tied up 2-2. We're down 3-2 and game seven. So I would love to honestly upset this team. I was gonna be upset because we're the lower seed and stuff. But can we beat Luka Doncic and his Bulls in just 7 games? Have the lead right now, and we're gonna beat them 144 to 135. Okay, maybe. Okay, so now we got Cleveland. So Cavaliers have Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Allen, Collins. So they got John Collins now. I'm guessing he signed a minimum because how would they be able to afford John Collins? Um, a minimum contract. So I wonder why I can't do this. Game one, I'm gonna take game two. We're gonna take game three. We're gonna take game four. Okay, what about we beat him at 5? Beat him at 6. Okay, we beat him at 6. Okay, we're in the quarterfinals once again. Then we got the Raptors. We beat this team last year, but they are much more developed. Edgecombe is much more developed. So they got Santi Aldama now. So we'll see if we can beat them. Game one. Okay, they're gonna take. Okay. Do we consider I mean nothing more we could do to players? I don't know why I started playing a lot more. I guess our bench is actually good. Game two, we're even up. Game three, they're up 2-1. We're even up 2-2. They're up 3-2. We're going to game seven. So game seven, um, in Toronto, Canada. We'll see if we can pull this off and go back to the NBA Finals once again. So right now, we have the lead. All we gotta do is keep it, and we're going back to the finals. So just like that, 112 to 101, we're going back to the NBA Finals. We got the Mavericks. So Timberwolves ended up getting eliminated in round one to the Denver Nuggets, but now we have the Dallas Mavericks. So we all know the Mavericks. Obviously, there's a storyline here with Brunson, but Luka isn't here anymore. I have Trey Mann, Kyrie, Fly, AD, Lively, Gafford, Marshall, Harding, Christie. So can we go out and beat the Dallas Mavericks team? Game one, we're gonna take game two, we're gonna take game three, they're gonna take game four, leaving up 2-2. I'm gonna simcast this game five. They want to go out starting Josh Hart, whatever. But can we? Okay, so we're probably gonna win this game. Hopefully, the guys are gonna be in ball fashion. So yeah, start off in the first quarter. We just didn't let up, which is great. 127 to 110, 37 from Brunson, 32 from Mikal. Um, okay, we're now up 3-2. There's no way we choke a 3-2 lead in the finals, right? That would honestly be the worst thing to do as an NBA team, choking a 3-2 lead in the finals. But thank goodness it's not going to happen. We're going to win the championship. So maybe I was a little too concerned about that 6 seed. I thought we significantly got worse, but I guess we didn't. So I guess there's no need to make some emergency desperate move now. So that's amazing. 2K finally respected what I do. I guess it's the Knicks. I didn't really do much, but you know what I mean, right? So staff signing. I guess we'll look to re-sign Tom Thibodeau since he did bring the team to the NBA Finals. So he'll come back. And then heading into the NBA draft, I doubt we have a pick at this point. Yes, we have a second round pick. We'll let the assistant GM take care of that. Chuck Samuels, welcome. I don't know if he's out to decline his player option. Josh Hart will probably accept that team option. Tyler Kolek, we might could get Josh Hart for less money now I think about it. But I'm not did he probably accept less money? I really don't know. We're gonna accept it. Dottie will bring back qualifying offers. Heading into free agency, we have Karl-Anthony Towns. We're obviously gonna re-sign him. Now he does want a bag, but I feel like it's worth it. If we win a championship, we have to lock ourselves into him. And then McBride, you might not be re-sign all McBride. This team is expensive, man, really expensive. I'm gonna renounce all of these guys. Hopefully, that'll give me more flexibility. Actually, I didn't mean to renounce Boogie Flying. Maybe he could have progressed to Miles McBride role. Oh well, we got Become Dottie yet. So let me re-sign Deuce McBride. It is. We actually can re-sign Miles McBride. But after this, you're not definitely not be able to afford anybody else. So Miles McBride wants 17 million. What about 50 million for 2 years? So we'll get Miles McBride to that contract. It's fine with me. So Deuce McBride, and then we're probably the most expensive team in the league at this point. But honestly, it's fine with me, man. We just won. We're not doing this for 10 years. Obviously, we can do this. We won't make any moves. We're just gonna run it back into the year. We could potentially make a move where we trade OG and Anunoby away, and then we move Cat back to his original position center. I don't know. It's kind of what I'm looking at, but really, we might just go for the back-to-back. So we have play progression still. So we don't really have anybody going up or down. Relatively the exact same team going into next year. Josh Hart is definitely getting worse, as you can see. Mostly everybody's getting a little worse, but we're around that time where everybody's like in their prime, getting older, but you know what I mean. All right. We'll put in this 2028 draft class, and no matter what, we already won a championship. This will be the last season. So we finally got New York fans that championship, but this will be the last season no matter what. We might make a trade to trade the line to like shake up something. Don't really know if we need to though, but I'm not gonna force it. If we're a good team, then I'm obviously not gonna force a trade that we don't even need. Because last year we were not the best regular season team. We definitely locked in the playoffs. So Brunson, Mikal, OG, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, Rui Hachimura, then I guess Tyler Kolek will be the last off the bench again. I gave Kolek a lot of run time. I'm surprised he hasn't developed into something better than the 78 overall. But hey, man, that's whatever. Then shot tendencies. Brunson's shot tendencies going down. I don't know why it's not at 99 anymore. Karl-Anthony Towns as well. I don't know why it's not 99 either, but I'll see you guys now at the end of the season or at the deadline. Wimby is your MVP. This will be the final season. Like I said, we finished off as the number one seed in the East. We were 50 and 32. The East was kind of bad, as you can see. Also, that kind of played a huge factor in it. But player stats, we had about 30 from Brunson, 24 from Cat, 15 from Mikal, 12 from OG, 8 from Hart, and then 8 from Rui, 7, 6, 11, and blocks. But here we go. The final season. Why not see if you go back to back, right? So we got Miami in round one. So they have the Tyler Hero. They have really Quentin Jackson starting at shooting guard long term. I don't know. He might not be. He might be starting somebody else. But in round one, we are gonna sweep that team. Now we got Detroit. Detroit has Cade, AJ Johnson at their shooting guard, Asar, Ron Holland. So this team isn't really shooting the best from other than Cade, obviously. Shooting 51% in the playoffs, but AJ Johnson 28%, Asar 33%. We all know he can't really shoot the ball that well. Ron Holland never shoots good in 2K. Jalen Durant can't shoot threes. Ty Jerome, their starting five's completely terrible at shooting. Also brought James Wiseman back, but see if that plays an advantage. No, we're gonna lose in six. So, man, I guess the team is better than ours. So I can only be mad at it. It's the Spurs won one all with Victor Wembanyama. That'll be the end of the video. We got one championship. We were mainly contenders out this whole video. But comment down below what you guys think the Knicks should do in the offseason. I really think they should do nothing, but I'm open to knowing you guys' ideas. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.